do the game virtually. Okay. So yeah, we're going to give this a shot and see how it goes. Alright, so we are going to, where am I batting? Fourth today. 72 overall, 206 batting average. Hopefully you can hear me. Unfortunately, you don't know if this is going to work until
Joe
after,
Brandon, the next up for the Marlins.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Fastball is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series.
Let's see. It is 1-0.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
1-1 the count. 2 outs, runner on first. Bottom 1. And batting.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that one handled. Third out. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. 2 out, space is empty.
0 for 1. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom 4.
Yeah, that's outside. Ball 1.
9 stolen bases.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Varsho going back. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
My guy is not strong.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
0-2 count, bottom 7.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there.
Yes.
The 2-run shot is 12th of the season, and they lead it. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
First and second.
And that is out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
It's not so good.
Next offering is outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 balls, 2
Very
strikes.
early. Okay. 2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Called up and on 2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Brandon really stood out in this win. 2 homers on the day.
2 for 4. Let's see if we can get into this next game. Again, bunch. No idea if this is working.
Joe Brandon, fresh off an bottom of the inning. Now, Joe Brandon. Francis back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Random launched a pair of homers in his last game.
My on-base
0-1.
percentage is pretty good.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Foul ball there.
Runner on first 2 outs. We're down
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Hard hit left side. On to Jimenez. And he has thrown 4 shutout. 1 out, bases empty.
Fly out that. It was too early for that. I ground out to third base.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
Runner takes off for third. Out to short. Play is made, 2 out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez.
See if we can turn 2 here.
To first, might be 2. 1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Brando, the next to hit. 1 for 3.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
You've got to get the head of the
Swinging a ground ball down the line, and it's foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for.
Double. Return to the clubhouse. Let's see, where are we at here? 18. Let's look at these perks. Spark plug, gain a boost to your swing timing late in the game when your team is losing. Get a boost to your exit velocity when significantly ahead in the account. Down that out, gain a boost to contact when your team is down. What? Was there one like bunting? I thought I saw one about bunting. Maybe not. Alright, let's play our next game here. Says I am cold. 216. That is good for probably like
Joe Brando, fresh off. First and second, no outs. Here's Acuna now. And it's through for a hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. To third, tag, got him. And now the first baseman, Joe Brando.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And there's a foul ball.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
I gotta be more selective with my pitches.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And Acuna able to make the grab. Marlin.
I'll tell you the line now. Get on base.
Fought off foul.
It's a good swing. Good timing anyway.
2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. Acuna moving back. Tattooed and gone. His 14th of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Olsen around third. Play at the plate. Got it. Two outs, base is empty. Random in his rookie season, just 21 years old. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So digging in, Cam Collier.
Go back there a little bit.
The 0-1, runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Random at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. On the ground, right side. Albies tosses to first, and the inning is over. So, runner at second, 2 down. Random will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
Batting average up to 225.
That one in there across the letters. Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Way out front for strike 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And they lead by 3. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Albies.
What are you doing? Go
throws to first. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. We look ahead. Random played brilliantly despite the loss. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Can't say enough about what
So 2 down, Joe Random, the next up for the Marlins. 3 hits and a loss last night.
Thank you. Look at the TV.
And first offering is fouled off.
Look for the remote, because you turned on messages immediately.
Foul ball there. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series.
What?
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one high in the air to left center. Harris after it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Here is Matt Olson. Hit on the ground might be 2. Random toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 2 outs. Base is empty. And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning. So up next, Nathan Martorella.
Oh, get back.
Lopez with a move to first. Random, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the move. Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Oh, keep going.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. So it's 1 run. 1 out, bases empty. And first offering is fouled off.
I like curveball in my eyes that wide.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So digging in, Nathan Martorella. Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Runner goes again. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Save. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Graham Pauley now at the plate. The other way. Riley. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. To the right side. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Back here in Miami, and now it's going to be Joe Brandon. First pitch just misses. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Random with a fair showing in this win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Hard hit, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on the go. This to third. Oh, great stop. There's 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first-step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond. Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Random getting to start at first. Just 21 years old. And he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. Gets under it and pops it up. Albies in position. And that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No error. 1 out, base is empty. Back to right. Acuna on the run. Makes the grab. 2 down. First and second. No outs. Here's Jared Kelenic. Ground ball right side. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to first. Safe.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Random. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And there's 1 down.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. But 1 run is in to score. Randall with an okay game of the win, singled and knocked in a run.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The green.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my... Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns.
Joe Brandom getting ready. Joe Brandom, the next up for the Marlins.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Vientos puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now it's Jose Siri. And a base hit. McNeil headed home. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
You know, Boone, baseball is a game of split-second decisions, and sometimes you feel the need to go a little bit off script. The message from the third base coach was clear, but the runner had something else in mind entirely.
Little chopper rolls foul. Random working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And ball one.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Francisco Lindor. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Alonso is waved home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
This one in the air, right field. Soto gets under it, brings it in, and there's 1 down. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball 1 there.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Nimmo sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 away down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throws to first in time. Lindor retired. Joe Brandom will hit next. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one pulled foul. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now Nathan Martorella. And the 0-2. Runner on the go. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Brandom had a game to forget. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse.
Here's Pete Alonso. 2 on, 2 outs. Base hit into the outfield. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Right side. And it gets by him. McNeil headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And it's fouled off. Right, off of first with 2 away. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Righty delivers. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 runs. Runner at first with 2 away. Joe Random, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hit in the air, center field. Siri makes the grab, and that is that. Random had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player.
New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Joe Random. Senga back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Out to center. Siri settles under this one. Calls it in. And there's 1 away. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Swing and he breaks his back. Nice grab. 1 left for Miami. Now the catcher up to hit. Luis Torrens. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Siri around third. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. 1 out, bases empty. And first offering is fouled off.
Aye.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 15 on the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 9-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Random stands in now and watches strike one. And strike two.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit in the air left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying.
Random played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
He can consistently put up games like this one. They're more
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on the slip, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a lisp like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Joe Random. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that is out of play. Marcy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for a strike. And now it's Mark Vientos. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, nice pick, double play. And 1 out, bases empty. Holmes with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And a swing and a miss. The Marlins yet to pick up a hit here. Ground ball right side. McNeil to first, and there's 2 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. On the ground, Random. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first.
Runner takes off. That's ball 4.
Take your base.
No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base, ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Out towards right center field. Soto makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 9-2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, to change another God, an angel from the Lord, and ceremonial.